What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Max, and today, bro, react to Akademiks getting sued, my nigga. Parents getting sued for rape and defamation. For those who don't know, bro, I've been watching Akademiks since I was like 12, bro. He's like my favorite YouTuber slash streamer. So, obviously, I don't know the nigga personally, so it won't affect me if he is guilty or not guilty. But I hope he's not guilty, because, you know, it's like one of those things, like, you look up to a nigga, and they find out he did some fuck shit, and it's like, damn, like, I was really like, damn, not him, you know what I'm saying? Like, not my guy, you know what I'm saying? Not my GOAT. But let's hop into the video. Let's see what they're talking about, man. Hopefully he's not guilty.
Throughout the course of the last couple of weeks, it's safe to say that DJ Akademiks had possibly reached his peak as a content creator. With him being the biggest hip-hop blogger and Drake lover for the last decade, Kendrick vs. Drake was an insane time for him, where hundreds of thousands of people were tuning into his streams and sharing his clips.
Nigga, on Twitter alone, he went live. He had like 800K at one point. 800K people live watching him, nigga, on Twitter. Like, think about 800,000 people watching.
Garnering billions of impressions across Twitter, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram.
Somebody's lying, I can see the vibes on act. Even he looking compromised. Let's peel the layers back.
How am I compromised? Why you say f me for?
But now Ak has been in the news for a whole nother reason, as a woman has now stepped forward and is alleging and defamation. Fazia Abashi is the name of the woman who filed the lawsuit against Akademiks, this coming only months after the situation began to go public, and she had even posted this video at that time.
I look crazy right now, but I'm not gonna stand here and let this man continue to lie about me. That's not what happened, Akademiks. You know that that's not what happened. And for you to pretend that you didn't do anything, that I just went to your house and I'm just some thought, like we didn't know each other for 2 years. You tried to save yourself after your friends assaulted me. Whether or not you got drunk or not, I know that when you woke up, you were on top of me too.
Oh,
you, me too, and it was done. You know what? I'm gonna come back with my own story. This what you wanted, you're about to get it. I've been quiet for way too long.
And now she is indeed coming forward.
I don't know, but Ak did, if this is a situation I think he was chatting about, like, back in the day, cause I think I reacted to a video about this back then, like, a couple months ago. He said that, like, he gave the footage and everything to the police already. Again, there's two sides to every story. Well, it's three sides to every story. His side, her side, and the truth, right? You know what I'm saying? Everybody got their own versions and shit. But according to him, he said that, he gave the footage of what happened that night. Apparently, the girl got fucked by the pool by his friends. And according to him, he said he ain't fuck. He gave all the footage of the shit to the police. A rape kit was done, and then there was no charges pressed. Now, she's not suing them criminally. She's suing them now civilly. So she's suing them for bread type shit, basically. So it could be, she could be cap, but it also could be true. We don't know these niggas, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of freak shit going on. Look at Diddy, my nigga, you know what I'm saying? Kendrick got a bunch of allegations on Drake, my nigga. All these celebrity niggas be on that timing, bro. So we really can't say who did what, because we don't know these niggas. But like I said, I hope he didn't do it, because I've been watching niggas since I was 12, bro. It's like,
forward with her own story, and things are definitely gonna heat up as it plays out in the eyes of the public. And the reason that she even made this video in the first place is all because DJ Akademiks' ex-girlfriend Cheyenne was trying to expose him online.
It's like, y'all gonna see later on when the girl come out with her own story, like.
And the internet detectives kind of started to put two and two together. This story was catching some major steam at the end of 2023, and so Ak did an entire response stream to try and defuse this bomb.
But we got a person who, despite whatever that comes with me or doesn't come with me, they feel like they could threaten me with things that they believe that I would hold dearly and I would not ever expose or say or want to be known. There was a woman that came to my house. That woman claimed she was not by me, by other people. One day I'm like, I tell my niggas, I say, yo, I want to get drunk today, and my nigga Antonio Brown invited me to a pool party. It's like a day party type shit. Antonio Brown, we there, he performing, blah, blah, blah. I'm already drunk. There's a girl texting me that I haven't seen in a year. She said she wanted to come through. Cool, I said, whatever. Yo, we're gonna leave the party around 8, blah, 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 blah. You can come through, I'm gonna send you a lift. By the time I'm so fucking drunk, when I get home, I walk upstairs to where my master bedroom's at and I fall out. I forgot I Ubered a bitch to my crib. 4 a.m. comes. Remember, I'm at my crib at 9. 4 a.m. comes, my homie, I never see the girl. I never see her. My homies wake me up on some shit like, yo, Ak, we leaving. I go and I go lock the door. Then they say to me when I'm locking the door, they say, oh, by the way, that girl you invited, yo, she down there in the other end of your house in the guest bedroom. So I go down the hallway to my guest bedroom and I see the girl. And I said, oh shit. But I noticed there's a couple things. First of all, she naked. Second of all, her hair is like frizzy and shit like that. This is summertime. Anyway, I'm like, yo, what's good with you? Like, I'm waking her up type shit. I'm like, yo, you sleeping? Like, what's up? I remember saying like, damn, what was y'all doing when I was sleeping type shit? She was like, oh shit, now we were just having fun, blah, 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 blah. Now, granted, this is a girl who I've been dealing with for a couple years. I've messed with her for years. And I don't know if maybe my kids took it the wrong way, because I remember she had told me, she was like, yo, the girl you used to know, like I'm on some bad girl vibes now type shit. Like, basically, she be like doing her thing. And I remember I told him, I'm like, yo, oh, this is before when I was going to the party. I was like, yo, I'm about to get this girl coming over later for me. But she telling me she on some different vibes.
Now, I don't really think he should have released this video because it makes him look so stupid. When you have so much to lose, you have to be much more in control than this. And invite...
Dang, a lot. He shouldn't, like, I get it. The Axe whole thing is he got to tell, like, the truth before everybody else does, because he's about to expose myself to expose y'all niggas and shit. But shit like this, bro, you got to keep that shit just for the courts, bro, for the lawyers, bro. Because in the eye of the public opinion, bro, the man will never win, bro. Ever. You know what I'm saying? A girl could come out right now, God forbid, my nigga, and say I did something to her, bro, which could become 100% cap. And it could be evidence showing that I ain't do shit. But the people that hate and despise me will use that against me, bro. Even though I'm a nobody, but I'm saying, like, hypothetically, if I had, like, clout like these niggas and shit. You know what I'm saying? They offer it, they believe the accuser. Or the accused. No, they believe the victim first. The so-called victim. I'm not saying she's not a victim, but, you know, you can't just be saying shit like that, bro. And give the internet ammo. Just keep that to yourself. When she does sue you, you fight that in court. That's it. Keep it stacked.
Inviting people to your house and passing out from intoxication is just an incredibly idiotic move.
Yeah, dumbass
like, to me,
move.
you're just begging for some sort of legal consequences.
But even that night, like that night when she woke up, I went in my backyard and I'm like, something don't look right back here. I'm like, yo, what's up? Like, what was y'all doing when I was sleeping type shit? Nah, we were just having fun type shit. That's what she told me tonight. Here's the thing, I got cameras everywhere in my crib, and this is the reason why y'all gonna realize the raid. When I look at my camera in the morning, the shorty was getting, like, I don't even like, she was getting by my two mans, like, on my pool deck the night before when I'm sleeping. I'm dead ass, this is what happened. Men, I want y'all to learn this lesson from me, and I will say this, and tears might come in my eye when I say this to you. You could get penalized for being a good guy.
Look, I'm not saying these...
Now, I ain't gonna lie though, I've read through the court documents because I was on Reddit and shit, trying to do some research. And there is a picture of her by the pool getting fucked in missionary by one of his mans, which looks like to be some guy named Leaf, which is his manager. And some other dude was like getting head at the same time, like missionary style. You know what I'm saying? Which is type gay, I ain't gonna lie, because both the niggas is like face to face while they dicks is getting played with and they just looking at each other. That's kind of like, hey yo. But again, who am I to judge, right? So they do show that, and they do show the girl's bruises in the documents. Like, she has some bruises on her back and on her knee. And then in the document it says that, because Access claims that he ain't do nothing with the girl. That he said, you know, he makes it seem like he ain't do nothing with her, only his friends and stuff for her. But in the court documents, again, this is all her side of the story. It says that they found academic semen inside of her. So I don't know what the fuck to believe, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Allegations are a fact by any means. I'm just saying that he created an environment where he had his two boys over, he invited this girl over, and then he told them that she was on a promiscuous vibe before he passed out for 7 hours straight. Those are all things that he said. That all came out of his mouth.
But I'm feeling the way because I'm like, really came to my crib and just my niggas and really think I don't know type shit. Like, I said, y'all got a whole video of whatever happened. And she was like, what are you talking about? I still think she playing dumb. I'm like, I'm just trying to make sure, yo, you good, whatever you did last night. I ain't think you was that type of girl, but it. It's cool. I'm getting mad now, because now I'm thinking like, yo, you're playing with me. You're acting like I don't know. You're acting like, bro, this is my house. I told...
That's the thing, bro. It's not, like, niggas, like, you know what I'm saying, bro? Like, you only do shit like that if it's your girl, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? You can't confront a bitch that's not your girlfriend for fucking some other niggas, bro. You're for the streets, my nigga. It's not your bitch, bro. I'm saying, if it's not my bitch, bro, I can't get mad if my niggas fucked it, bro. Again, you always let the bitches choose, bro. I'm saying, always, bro. I just came back from a guy's trip, bro. All the bitches chose, bro. None of us got mad. You know what I'm saying? None of us got mad. Bitches chose who they wanted. And that's it, bro. Like, come on. I can't get mad that That's why she's suing you, bro. That's why all this shit's happening. Because if what you're saying is true, you was on some heartbroken shit like, damn, I can't believe you fucked my niggas when she wasn't really a bitch. And now she's like, no, I ain't fuck him. And now she's coming up with like, yo, I got raped. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't consensual. Now she's jacking that. You know what I'm saying? If what you're saying is true. So it's like, you always got to keep it player, bro, and just like, let the girls choose, bro. You can't get mad at your friends that she chose them, bro. She's not your girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, bro. And if you really, like, you should have told your niggas off rip, like, yo, don't do nothing with her. That's a girl that I want to myself. That's another thing. And if your friends got to respect that.
I tell everybody when they come to my house, every video, every audio is recorded. Nigga, I got more cameras in my house than the motherfucking casino, bro. Okay. So I said, bro, like, look at this right here. Here's a video of him you. Then I scrolled again. I said, here's a video of him you and you off my other mans. By the way, I ain't gonna lie, and I'm gonna keep it a bean about everything. My homies did not tell me I'm gonna keep it a bean with you. Like, I really don't believe I would really do that. I'm not that type of person. She said, yeah, I'm gonna get tested, and yo, you know, I'm gonna get a kit. She keep asking me like, yo, are you sure what happened after this? How did both of the guys get there instead of one? Because I remember talking to him, but I remember the other guy. And I'm like, bro, I'm not watching it. So now I'm getting the defense. I ain't watching that shit no more, gang. I'm not watching the shit. That's the last time I talked to her. The next time I talked to her, she asked me one random day, like 3 days later, yo, could I get your friends' names and numbers? You them. You can't get their name and number? Why the you need me to get their name and number? I don't know. Like, come on, bro. Why you keep asking about niggas you don't? And for the guys who's watching, this is what being a good guy gets you. Because I could have acted like nothing happened.
That's not being a good guy, bro. That's called being a simp, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. A good guy, like, that's not a good guy, bro. He was being a simp, bro. And I fuck with Ak. I ain't gonna lie. I watch niggas, like, all the time, bro. I fuck with him. But that's not being a good guy, bro.
But once again, he created this interaction and brought the people together. So in my mind, he at least has some responsibility in the aftermath of that situation.
And he pressured the girl.
Like, maybe this woman didn't realize what happened. She went and got tested and something suspicious came up. And then if she wants to go back and see the evidence, I don't really see an issue with that.
Show her,
this would eventually result in a raid of his house.
They put me, my mom, Cheyenne in cuffs. They bring me down to the station. The reason why they did that is because Shorty went to the cops, and the cops reading and listening to her side of the story, they're saying, oh yeah, Shorty got R-worded, Akademiks got the tape, it's at his house, but he don't want to give up the tape. So they kicked my door off, took all my cell phones, took my DVR, and then they bring it down to the station. Also, here's the thing. By the way, they sent me all type of shit like, yo, Ak, you good? Like, nothing with you. Like, you're straight. Here's the thing. My friends who was on the tape and the girl, they didn't get charged. It was like, yo, hey, listen, there isn't enough evidence that showcased that you didn't want to fuck them. I was that says everybody come to me because I'm the rich with the big house. Y'all all come party at my spot. Yeah, nowadays, you not partying my spot for shit, nigga. Because every time when I close my eyes and I go to sleep, if somebody slips, somebody fall, something happens, they're going to put my address and I'm the owner of the crib and I'm supposedly liable.
I mean, that should have been evident to him years ago. How someone could still be this green and leaving themselves vulnerable for bad shit to happen on their property is just beyond stupidity. That's not even to mention his ex-girlfriend who stole money from him.
That's not even the right girl.
Well, I didn't know.
He's showing the wrong girlfriend. That's not even her. He's showing... Come on, bro. You gotta do your research, bro.
Is that my stupid ass, she knew the combination. This is a chick to like, yo, this chick is like mad just inquisitive. She knew the combination. I got 8 safes in my crib. She knew the combination of every one of them bitches, bro. I swear I didn't know, bro. I count my money and I put them in $50,000 wads. It was in big socks that she put them in. Out the sock, 50,000. Out the sock, 50,000. Out the sock, 50,000.
Cheated on him.
And I went through her phone. This chick, the most filthiest, down low, dirtiest. Shorty was cheating on a nigga with a nigga on the practice squad for the Jets. And the nigga got cut from the practice squad.
Tried to expose him multiple times online, and he still had her around. He was still paying her bills.
The case...
He's still going out with her now. Nigga, she be popping in and out the stream sometimes. Like, you be seeing her in the background.
There is no case because there is like literally they even sent out a letter to everybody. They said, yo, we did an investigation. There's nothing there. Okay. Nobody got charged. No case. Nothing happened. She didn't even, like, according to what she's saying, she didn't even knew no shit happened that night. And I brought it to her attention, like, yo, bro, I think you should go get tested. Like, shit, I seen what I seen on the camera. Like, yo, you gotta get tested.
Don't the two statements kind of contradict each other? Like, on one hand, he's saying no one got charged, and on the other hand, he's telling her that she should get tested for violation based on what he saw on that security camera.
Cheyenne is someone who's a victim of my lifestyle. I've been drinking for 10 years straight, every day, since college, every day. If you are around me, if you a chick that get in my lifestyle, it's going to be intoxicating. You know why? You probably don't got to work. And I start drinking at about 8:22 a.m.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
nigga.
this guy needs to...
Nigga, drinking every day around 8:20 in the morning? Hack, my guy. You gotta go to rehab, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. How the fuck is this nigga alive, bro? How does he have a liver? Every day for 10 years at 8:20 in the morning. And this nigga, when he gets drunk, nigga, he gets drunk.
Stop being so reckless. Drinking every day at 8 a.m. for 10 years is just ridiculous. He would even go on stream and share these text messages from the two after the incident occurred.
I tell her, yo, you should go get tested. Like, cause, like, okay, granted, you didn't mean to whatever, but you had the two dudes unprotected. You should probably go get tested. This is what I say to her. I mean, not sure what you want me to say. That's why I asked you while you were here if everything you did while I was sleeping, you were okay with doing. Remember I told you, I said, before I got to confront her, I said, yo, everything you did last night, you were cool with doing, right? And she was like, yeah, I had fun. She said, while I was sleeping, you were okay with doing it. You said, yeah. So I don't know. I was passed out for most of it, but I'd wake up now and then. Also, I was in shock. I got most of the information from you. Remember, I'm watching this shit like, yo, bro, you know what's like, I'm watching on the...
I like both things could be true, though. It could be that, like, maybe she was down for it because she was drunk. But then again, when a person is drunk, you're not really, like, that's not really consent at the end of the day. Like, that is, like, you know what I'm saying? So, it could be that she was down for it in the moment and she didn't remember until he brought it up. And to be honest, I don't think he did anything. I don't think Ack forcefully did anything. I think this is a money grab from the girl at the end. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's my opinion. Don't kill me. But I think the girl is a little money grab from her. I think Ack is innocent. Now his boys, I don't know. I don't know if they drugged her because in the article, in the documents that I read, it says they roofied her, and they violated her and shit. So I hope that's cap. I hope nobody got awkward, and if she did, I hope those two niggas go to jail. You know what I'm saying? I hope them niggas get arrested because they are on some Diddy time and they wildin'.
The camera from you. Before then, I never met the other guy, so he just took the opportunity, I guess.
Personally, I think her lawyer is going to have an absolute field day with this information he chose to divulge to his massive audience. In fact, at this point, I do kind of want to get down to the nitty-gritty of this lawsuit. She's being defended by the same lawyer who is handling the Rodney Jones suit against Diddy. His name is Tyrone Blackburn, and we'll get back to why that's important here in a second. On or about July 16, 2022, defendant Allen contacted Miss Abashi and invited her to come to his house and visit him in New Jersey. Even though it had been almost a year since they last saw each other, Abashi did not expect any ill intentions and agreed. She was accustomed to visiting Allen at his home in New Jersey, and Mr. Allen would send a car to pick her up. Miss Abashi lives in Pennsylvania. On the day of the incident, when Abashi arrived to enjoy her evening, little did she know that defendant Livingston Allen and his two accomplices, John Doe 1 and 2, would violate her. The morning after the incident, Abashi was unaware of what happened. She only became aware after Mr. Allen showed her surveillance footage of her being essayed by John Doe 1 and 2 on his pool deck. Abashi was in shock and fearful after...
That's the reason I don't think he did it. Because she even admitted she didn't know until he showed her the video. So if his goal was to roofie her and do something to her, why the fuck would he show her what he just did to her after? You know what I'm saying? So it's like... Maybe John Doe 1 and 2 did it, you know what I'm saying? But I don't think, unless Ack is retarded, which I hope the nigga ain't retarded, why the fuck would you show your victim? You know what I'm saying? So that's why I don't think he did it. Because, like, if a nigga's really moving on that weirdo timing, he's not going to show them, like, yo, look what I just did to you last night and shit. You know what I'm saying?
to the reality of what had occurred set in. In the aftermath, Abashi reported Allen and his accomplices' actions to the police. A violation kit was performed, evidencing that Miss Abashi had been SA'd. Since reporting the horrific violations, Abashi chose silence and remained silent until on or about December 30th, 2023, when Mr. Allen took to social media and defamed Abashi. Allen accused Abashi of voluntarily having an with his friends at his home while maintaining that he never participated at all. This led to a spew of public slander, as Allen's account of what happened spread like wildfire on multiple media outlets. And all that comes from that 1-hour video I showed you guys clips of earlier. As detailed below, Allen made several public statements defaming Abashi surrounding the events of her assault. She was filled with anger, and all the suppressed painful memories of that horrific night resurfaced. In her state of anger, Abashi released a video addressing Mr. Allen's involvement in her essay, which I also showed you guys earlier. When Abashi's account was published, Allen lashed out with false statements. Allen denied involvement, even though upon information and belief that Allen's spermicide was discovered on the violation kit, this all publicly damaged Abashi's reputation even further. Before her arrival, Mr. Allen had notified his friends, John Doe 1 and 2, that this woman would be coming over and she was on a different type of vibes. A different type of vibes is an indication that Abashi would be coming over to engage in sexual activity. So already they are using that live stream against Akademiks as factual information. When Abashi arrived at Mr. Allen's home, everything seemed normal apart from the neighborhood power outage. John Doe 1, a friend of Allen, greeted her. Abashi was taken aback because Allen did not tell her anyone else would be at his home upon her arrival. She did not suspect anything suspicious, so she entered the home. John Doe 1 invited Abashi into the kitchen and introduced her to John Doe 2, another one of Mr. Allen's friends.
Why did I say
Due
slime?
to the power outage,
And I lie, if a nigga introduce him to a nigga, his name is Slime, I'm leaving the area, bro. The nigga gotta be like some type of menace to society. Why is his name Slime?
the three of them sat in the kitchen together. Abashi engaged in small talk with them patiently while waiting for Mr. Allen to appear. John Doe 1 insisted they prepare Miss Abashi's drink, and unbeknownst to Abashi, John Doe 1 was Mr. Allen's manager or employee, and he asserted his position by telling Abashi that he was in charge until Mr. Allen arrived. As odd as the encounter was, Abashi obliged and allowed John Doe 1 and John Doe 2 to fix her a drink. As the trio conversed, Abashi asked for Mr. Allen and was told to hold on. John Doe 1 then left the kitchen to find Mr. Allen, and when he came back he said that Allen would join them shortly. Abashi believed this was true and did not go to find Mr. Allen herself because the home was completely dark. Admittedly, Abashi recalls having an eerie feeling, but she ignored it because she had not believed that Allen, whom she had known for nearly 2 years, would harm her or allow her to be harmed. Shortly after the power had returned, John Doe 1 asked Abashi if she wanted to use the hot tub or pool and wait for Mr. Allen there. Abashi said she'd be okay with the hot tub. She was also under the impression that John Doe 1 and 2 would leave after putting the hot tub on, as their actions and gestures made it appear that they were heading out. So she enters the hot tub alone. Shortly after, John Doe 1 appears from inside the house and proceeds to join her in the hot tub. Shortly after, John Doe 2 appeared with a bottle of alcohol, and they began forcing her to take shots of the alcohol. Eventually, Abashi recalls beginning to feel strange. It was not simply a feeling of intoxication, as Abashi had only half of the first drink and a few sips of the new drink that John Doe 1 had provided her as she entered the hot tub. Abashi began feeling extremely hot, as if her body was on fire. She felt extremely lightheaded and dizzy. Now this is when the alleged incident occurs.
That's kind of scary, bro. I saw being a girl scary, bro. Because if this is all true, bro, like, now I ain't lie, bro, I've been at parties where I've witnessed these type of creep niggas' behaviors and shit. And honestly, I've never witnessed like a SA, you know what I'm saying? But I've witnessed like niggas move on a time where they forcing girls to take drinks and they're like, they be mad if you're like, yo, come on, take this drink. And the girl's like, nah, chill, like, you know what I'm saying? So like, I've seen that timing, bro. When niggas like get around girls, they think the alcohol is the weakness to catch them lacking, which is insane, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
And the details are extremely graphic. She claims the two men violated her while she lost function of her body. She then claims after the incident that she was woken up at 4 a.m. by Akademiks also violating her. And like I said earlier, they claim they have evidence of this when she did the test kit to see if she had been violated, and his DNA was allegedly found. According to Miss Abashi, she woke up confused the following morning and searched for Mr. Allen. She looked around the house and found him in the basement on his computer. She sat on the floor next to him, and he asked her if she knew that his friends had ran a on her, to which she said no. He kept asking, "Are you sure?" Mr. Allen then asked her to follow him into another room, where he showed her the contents of a small trash can that had what appeared to be vomit in it, and 2 gold Magnum condom wrappers, and asked, "You don't remember this?" Abashi was still in disbelief. She had zero recollection of ever being in that room the prior night. She then claims that Akademiks would show her the footage from the security camera. Mr. Allen then assured her that everything was okay, and as he spoke, he noticed Abashi's demeanor began to change. Allen then hastily told her that his mother was on the way and would be there shortly, and proceeded to order her a lift back to Pennsylvania. Mr. Allen asked her where her clothing was. She responded that she had it. He stood there with a suspicious look on his face. Abashi later learned from the police that Allen had disposed of several items, bed sheets, etc., at the dumpster near his office. Presumably, Allen was attempting to destroy the evidence of Abashi's violation.
Yo.
Abashi says bye to Mr. Allen and leaves his home.
Is this nigga crib?
Of Abashi's violation. Abashi
I lie, if this is Akademiks crib, bro, I gotta start glazing Drake a little more, bro. I know it's off topic, but this nigga house big as fuck. God damn, this is his house, nigga. Hey Drake, I'm your biggest fan, my nigga. I just replaced Akademiks, bro.
says bye to Mr. Allen and leaves his home. According to her, she would call him while still in the lift, asking for more answers. This is when she says he began to blame her and ridicule her. Still trying to get answers, she pled with him, even apologizing for what occurred, as she was desperate to learn of the series of events that led to Allen and his accomplices' attack on her. She says she would then ask Allen, "Well, you said that it was both of them, but you only showed me one. Can you please send me proof of this?" To which Allen sent a screenshot of the attack on Abashi laid out on the concrete in front of the pool. And this is when she would contact the police and have the test done. They would then allegedly have her call Akademiks on a wired phone call, where he would allegedly admit to sleeping with her. According to Miss Abashi, on this call, Mr. Allen graphically recounts and admits to having intercourse with Abashi, even going as far as to describe her as being loose, stating, "I know what your feels like. That shit felt loose." The document then shows various bruises and cuts on her body that look pretty bad that she claims came from this incident. And they also go into detail how Akademiks incriminated himself via social media post, and a lot of the information they have comes from that hour-long video he did, as well as the live stream where he shared the text messages. Mr. Allen knew that his statements on December 30th, 2023 were misleading and false, as he was in possession of text messages from Miss Abashi where she stated that she did not know what happened to her on July 16, 2022, and that it was Mr. Allen who informed her of the night's events. She even expressed to him the fact that she was really hurt and needed to seek medical attention and a violation kit. "I'm going to get tested this week. Think you should too, to make sure you're good." "Yes, I'm going now. I'm hurt really bad. It's unlike me to do this, and I don't even know the other guy's name, so I was just laying there." And then around a day later, "You called? I'm considering going in for a violation testing kit for us to figure this out, cause it's bits and pieces I remember, and I'm still not okay." "I mean, not sure what you want me to say. That's why I asked you while you were here if everything you did while I was sleeping you were okay with doing, and you said yeah, so I don't know. I was passed out for most of it, but I wake up now and then. Also, I was in shock. I got most of the information from you. Before then, I never met the other guy, so he just took the opportunity, I guess. That's why I told you I don't judge. Just trying to make sure you made the choice to do whatever you wanted to do. Always with you, but not this time around. I blacked out. I remember you waking me up during the night. They said you were trying to call and bring your friend to join in. LOL. Since Mr. Allen went on his defamatory tirade..."
But the text messages contradict the story though, because in the documents it's saying that they had him on a wire call and that he fucked, and that he said her shit was loose, and that and then right here it says that he's basically telling her like, "Yo, I'm making sure that everything was consensual. What you did with the other guy," she's saying no, but with him, yes. So what is it? Did he rape her? Oh, did he grape? Did he grape her? Grape with a G. Or did he like what happened, bro? Like, you know what I'm saying? That's why it kind of confuses me. Cause right there in the text message, as you can see, she goes, "Always with you." Oh, wait a second, but not this time around. Always with you, but not this time around. That's why I told you I don't judge. Just trying to make sure you made the choice to do whatever you wanted to do. Always with you, but not this time around. Okay, so this could mean. That's why it's hard to text, bro. I like talking to people so I can see what the fuck they chatting about. Because she's saying always with you, but not this time around. So that could mean like, yeah, with you I'm always consensual, but just not this time. Or it could be, yeah, with you, I'm always like with it, but just not with them niggas. You know what I'm saying? It could mean two things. I blacked out. I remember you waking me up during the night. But she said, I remember you waking me up, but she never said that I remember you waking me up with you on top of me. You know what I'm saying? And she would not be texting
This
him
time
like
around, I blacked out. I remember you waking me up during the night. They said you were trying to call and bring your friend to
I don't
join
know.
in. LOL. Since Mr. Allen went on his defamatory
Even if Ack gets proven innocent in the court of law or whatever they're taking this, whatever court they're taking this, people can use this against him. I ain't gonna lie. Every time people that don't like him gonna say he's a assaulter, you know what I'm saying? And things of that nature. And if he is guilty, then he's not gonna get locked up. They're just gonna hit him with a civil suit, so you have to pay some money out. But crazy
tirade about Abashi, several other women have come forward with eerily similar accounts of Allen befriending them, inviting them to his house, getting them intoxicated, and then assaulting them. Upon information and belief, because of these subsequent victim accounts, Mr. Allen has a pattern and practice of engaging in behavior. Upon information and belief, several women have come forward and said that Allen contacted them when they were still minors, forged a fake friendship until they were 18, and then attempted to sleep with them.
That's crazy.
As a result of Mr. Allen's social media tirade against Abashi, Allen has committed defamation per se, and foolishly admitted that he and his friends had intercourse with Abashi on July 16, 2022. And despite his lawyers basically telling him to shut the hell up, Akademiks would boot up his stream as this news was breaking yesterday and had this to say.
I'm going to go against my very high-priced attorney's advice
retarded.
today. I spoke on this in December. The police came, they looked, we gave them everything. Pretty much everything is documented, caught on videotape. They got to see it with their own two eyes. Not only did they say, Ack, you good. And this is not just word of mouth. This is, you're officially cleared. We could not bring any criminal charges. You are not criminally liable. Akademiks is an innocent man who has not ever been charged with anything of the sort that has to do with any deviancy or anything like that. Has never been charged, will never be charged. That's a fact.
Basically, he's now claiming that this woman is only trying to get money out of him, as he calls it a shakedown.
This is a shakedown. This is a money tree situation.
He's also claiming that this lawyer has a personal vendetta against him due to his coverage of the Rodney Jones versus Diddy lawsuit.
Do you know who's the lawyer representing whoever against me? Y'all know the lawyer? Could it be a lawyer that I've covered? Could it be a lawyer that not so long ago I did a stream putting up on the screen saying that lawyer might be out here trying to shake people down for money? That immediately the day after that, that lawyer allegedly reached out to some people of mine saying, if Ack continues to doubt what we are purporting against Diddy, remember, we could file a lawsuit on him too.
And then he also speculates that this has to do with him recently reaching his pinnacle of his career.
Chat, would y'all all agree that right now Akademiks has the most attention he's ever had probably in his career? Yes or no? Just say yes or no.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm really the middle and like the most important.
That doesn't always happen. When a nigga always reach like his peak or some shit, that's when some bullshit comes out about him. Because even with Kyle's doing going crazy, the girl said that Kai's friend, did something to him. Recently, the girl that Kyle was messing with said that he paid for the box. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's always some type of drama when a nigga reach like his pinnacle, like he's like killing it and shit. So there's somebody trying to take him down. So I could see that happening. It's tricky though, cause like I said, we don't know these niggas. So this nigga could be a weirdo, or he can be completely innocent and they're trying to shake him down. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't know. And the sad part is, like, the accusation is gonna go way more viral than the result. So if the result is him being a creep, that's gonna go insanely viral. They're gonna pack him up. GG's. RIP Akademiks, right? But if the result is him being innocent and being proven that the girl actually lied, you know what I'm saying? Nobody's gonna give a fuck. Look what happened when Kai's friend got accused and Kai got, for the party. Everybody was on Kai's nuts, saying like, "Yo, Kai, how'd you let this happen? How your friend is a weirdo, like, harassing the dude and shit." What happened to that case, bro? You know what I'm saying? Nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because the girl was capping, my nigga. I'm saying it's been proven that she was capping. Like, she didn't take her to court. Everything got dismissed. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas dropped evidence that she was capping. And nobody said nothing. Nobody came at the girl. Nobody, like, you know what I mean? Like, there's no consequences for the people faking it. So, yeah, it's really a lose-lose for this nigga. I ain't gonna lie. If he's innocent, nobody's gonna give a fuck. And if he's guilty, they're gonna throw like a parade. Like they're gonna, you know what I mean?
Non-rapper in the biggest beef and biggest altercation, I want to say, within my lifetime in hip hop.
And some of the things he says here is just like, dude, put a sock in it. Shut up.
Let me tell you this. Let me tell you this about everybody in the industry. I'm gonna tell y'all all this right now. If Ak ever goes down, y'all all go down with me.
That's crazy.
Because I hold no secrets.
That's a crazy statement. I ain't gonna lie.
Overall, like with any other case, I will not be taking a side at this moment, but damn did Akademiks make several horrible decisions, not only during, but after this alleged incident occurred. Stop being driven by your ego, stop being driven by your emotions. It's clear to me, based on the things that have happened to Akademiks over the years regarding women and his quote-unquote homies, that he has a serious case of arrested development. I mean, he even claims here that he's excited to see this all play out in court. So we're gonna see what happens with this situation from here, but this is really only the inception, and I have a feeling it's gonna get pretty crazy. But y'all let me know what you guys think down below. As always, also want to thank you guys for watching today's video, dropping a like and subscribe.
I don't know, bro. I kind of agree with him, the Arrested Development thing. It could be like a thing, like, because the way you see, like, because Ak be getting exposed by his current bitch every day, bro. Like, he be begging her to take him back. She done exposed the nigga a million times. He takes her back every single time. This is like, it's like what I tell people is like, it's good to like go through a heartbreak or like get in a relationship early, so you get your heart broken, so you know how to like deal with it in the future when you're older. Because this is probably, this is a prime example, and this is what I talk about, like the fresh and fit niggas, all these niggas, right? A lot of these famous niggas were not getting ass and pussy until they were famous, bro. Like that's why they don't know how to deal with women. Like once they get popping, like that's why a lot of these niggas get assault charges put on them because they move like creeps. A lot of them get exposed by the girlfriends for being simps. A lot of them take back bitches after they cheat on them because they're heartbroken and shit. But it's like if you go in a relationship with a girl around 17, 18, you break up around 21, 22, like or 20, whatever. You got that like the first heartbreak. Once your first heartbreak happens, everybody acts like an idiot. I ain't gonna lie. You do a bunch of dumb shit. You hitting the bitch up every day. You calling her phone. You know what I'm saying? Like, we've all done it, bro. You know what I'm saying? You pull up to the bitch's job with flowers, like on some corny shit. Like, we've all been there, right? Or most of us, at least. So it's like, once you get that out of your system at a young age, by the time you're 30 years old, rich as hell, or the most successful you've been, because, you know, men reach their prime at 30, most of us. By the time you get to that point in your life, bro, none of that's gonna affect you no more, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody, like, you're not gonna react the same way. Like, yeah, you might get heartbroken by a girl, but I know, like, that's out of your system. You're not gonna be there texting the bitch every day, begging her, or if a bitch does some stupid shit, like expose you to the internet, you're not gonna take her back, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, or you're not gonna move like a fucking weirdo with bitches trying to feed them alcohol because you don't know how to talk to girls. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know, bro. I don't know. Hopefully, Ak is innocent. I just went on a fucking rant there on a ramble. I don't know what I was just yapping about. It's your boy Max and I'm on, man. Hopefully, the nigga ain't do it. But if he did, lock his ass up. I ain't gonna lie. It's your boy Max and I'm out here.